जो है उन्होंने अपना ग्रुप टॉप करा था और अल्फा के साथ थे लोग, तो काफ़ी स्ट्रॉन्ग टीम थी एंड आई एम श्योर इट्स नॉट गोना बी a walk in the park for Nixor.
Yes, both these teams scoring 5 goals in the round of 16. Habib Public School coached by former Pakistan national team player Mohammad Yasin. And here we have the starting lineup for Nixor College head coach, of course, Zahid Taj, two-time winner of this competition, KUSC, Umar Salman in goal. Curiously, Nixor in red and white today. Curiously, the goalkeeper wearing number 2, Shazil Naveed, the defender, Usman Mazahir, the younger brother of Bilal Mazahir, who won KUSC last year as captain with Nixor, Arbagan Jah at left back, Abdullah Loya at right back, Zaid Adnan, Hassan Chawla, Huzaifa Mushtaq, Ashar Rashid, Ryan Saad and Hamza Ahmed make up the rest of the squad.
That's right, Zahid Taj, he is a 3-time KUSC winner here. And now the lineup of Habib Public with the head coach Mohammad Yasin. Starting in goal, Hasnain Ahmed, Zain, Zayan, Mohammad Saad and Murtaza are the defenders. Ibadullah, Hamza and Mudassir, the midfielders. Misam, Hanzala and the captain Dilawar complete the front line. दिलावर जो है काफ़ी एक्सेप्शनल रहे हैं थ्रू आउट द टूर्नामेंट, एक प्ले मेकर एंड गोल स्कोरर के तौर पे भी आए हैं, तो आई थिंक ही इज समवन दैट Nixor should be watching out for.
Yes, absolutely, but there are goals all around this Habib squad as well, as we saw the number 10 Hamza Saeed scoring an absolute screamer in the last round. There you see the Nixor team huddle. The boys are ready, they are pumped up, they are here to defend their crown. And on the other half, in the blue corner, Habib Public School, ready to cause an upset. Here are your match officials: match commissioner Asif Ghani, referee Fazal Hussain, assistant referees Talha Salim and Shams Nasir, and your fourth official for today will be Shahnawaz.
And Habib will be kicking us off in this match.
Misam Abbas, the number 9, who opened the scoring in the round of 16, standing over the ball. As you see, a very nice bird's eye view of the center circle here at Gizri Football Stadium. We are moments from kickoff, and Misam Abbas gets us underway.
Another ball to Murtaza, the fullback. Nixor already pressing through and making sure that they catch Habib off guard in the opening minutes here. Throw goes long, Usman is there. Murtaza plays it forward. Dilawar, he is going to be a threat, but he's been overcrowded. I think that's what Nixor will try to do over here. Not giving space. Dilawar.
Open!
It's a really good start by Habib. Looking for Anzala over the top. Another one of the goal scorers from the last round. Ibadullah Khan, very curiously, he operated on the left hand side in the previous round, but he is playing in central midfield today. Umar Salman, the Nixor goalkeeper, getting us underway. Usman Mazahir brings it out wide to Hamza Ahmed. Armagan giving the underlap. Here he is now. He is on the overlap. And a really good tackle by Murtaza Ali.
Armagan now has the throw. Murtaza couldn't clear it fully. And now Habib knocked the ball into Nixor's half. Nixor in possession. Huzaifa out wide.
Shazil Naveed looking for an option, goes right to Abdullah. One of the aspects of today's game which will be very interesting will be Nixor's set pieces. We saw in the last game how many variations and tricks they can have up their sleeve. The question is, was Habib Public School watching?
Well, I'm sure they must have been. They've done their recon. And I spoke to Dilawar after their previous match in the 16 and even today. So they are pretty confident that they can take on Nixor and he said that it's not going to be a very easy match for Nixor. They're going to be giving it their all and ensuring that they go for the win. And now,
Yes. Here's Ryan Saad down the right. The cross is disappointing. Yes, we've already seen bits of that. I don't think Habib will make this a comfortable morning for Nixor.
yes, that's true. In fact, against their opening match against Alpha College, they almost had the game level before conceding late in the match as they lost just 2-1. And they ended up topping the group after Alpha could not capitalize. Murtaza clears the ball out.
Yes, Habib Public, in fact, scoring, which is relatively a less number, 7 goals in the group stages. Here's Ashar Rashid, and he is tackled by Zayan. The Habib number 3, Habib Public School, only scoring 7 goals in the group stages, and Nixor scored double that, 14.
And of those 14, 10 were scored by Ashar Rashid in the group stages, and 4 more in the round of 16 match versus Cedar PCHS.
Here's Abdullah Loya with the corner kicks. Will he go short? He lifts his left hand up. His teammates would know what he's thinking. And here is an opportunity for Ryan Saad, but he missed his header. Hamza Saeed along with his captain Dilabar Humayun trying to get on the counter, but Ashar Rashid, the captain, concedes a free kick.
Well, Ashar will be the man to watch out here for Nixor, as Habib will look to neutralize this threat. And he's already tied on in the race for the golden boot. Him and Siddiq of Scepter, both with 14 goals, and both will be looking to add to their tally today. Scepter will be taking on KGS later in the day, so Ashar has a chance to go forward. He plays a good through ball over there. Can he outpace Murtaza? Murtaza does well, using his physicality to get the ball out for a goal kick.
That's really solid defending. Murtaza was really good in the round of 16 as well. There you see the substitute bench for Habib Public School, Coach Mohammad Yasin, all wrapped up in this very, very cold Karachi morning. We will be having 35 minutes a half in these quarterfinals, by the way. TV restrictions, things that come with televised tournaments.
Well, I think it's more to do with the fact that the players need their energy and need to ensure that they don't have any injuries. And with that, Nixor are now on the attack, but the ball's gone out.
Yes, that is true as well, especially given that they're just a 2 or 3 day break for both these teams, and playing a 90-minute game for, well, players who are not professionals, of course, is a tall order. A late tackle by Ryan Saad. Hopefully the Habib defender is okay.
Well, in recent years, Habib have been very dangerous in the tournament over here.
Yes, Habib reaching the semi-finals in 2022, losing out to Wales College on that year. Here's Murtaza down the right, looks for Ibad. Ibad is muscled off the ball by Usman, who then gives the ball away to Anzala. It's been a really strong start by Habib. Nixor not having it easy. Here's Ashar Rashid. He showed his pace, his strength in the round of 16. He tortured the Cedar PCHS defense. Nixor ready for a throw in. On this near side, the cross is blocked, and then Habib are happy to concede a corner kick.
This is where Nixor are very dangerous from set pieces. They've got quite a number of tricks up their sleeve.
Yes, the first one went long. Now this time Abdullah has both his hands up. We wonder what this means. Is he going near post, far post? Is he coming short? Here's Armagan. He is coming short. Armagan coming short to give him an option. But a bad touch by the Nixor vice captain, allowing the defender to nip in. Ayan, who had a very good game for Habib in the round of 16, scored the clinching 5th goal with a very sweet drive just outside the penalty box. Here's Hamza Saeed. Speaking of sweet drives, he scored an absolute cracking goal from distance into the top corner. And it's a lovely cross. Is this the opportunity for Habib?
What a chance that was. Dilaver, he was there, but he just couldn't finish it. Omar does well to come off his line and narrow the shot, narrow the angle over there.
That's the man you want that opportunity to fall to.
Just take a look at that.
He got in on the blind side of the defender. There you see.
He does well, but Omar just got a hand to it and he parries it away.
Yes, Abdullah, the right back, didn't see his marker coming behind him. Really good cross in from the right hand side. And Habib have to make these chances count against the defending champions. You won't get many better than that. Really good save by Omar Salman. We were just talking about how good Habib have been in this start. Almost taking the lead. Nixor look rattled, they look complacent.
Nixor cannot afford to be complacent, especially in the opening minutes, because if you go down early, then you'll have to be chasing the game, and this is not some place you want to find yourself.
Yes, and I think it's been a long time since we've seen Nixor chase a game. I think last time was in the final of KUSC last year when they took the lead. They went 1-0 up thanks to Ashar Rashid, but then they conceded 2 goals, and then Ashar, of course, got a red card. But even with 10 men, Nixor showed great character to come back and win it in extra time.
I think the unsung heroes over there were the captain Bilal Mazahir, Wasim Najam, and of course the goal scorer and MVP of the tournament, Zuhair Khan.
Absolutely.
And one more name is missing. It is Coach Zahid Taj, because it's not just the players, it's the coach, how he then changes his tactics to adjust. And now
100%. It's also the mentality that he instills in his players. We saw him a few moments ago on screen. He's standing very impatiently right now, shouting instruction. He doesn't like the way his team have started. They could easily be a goal down. That's a very good attempt by Osman to find Rayan Saad on the right hand side. Hasnain Ahmed happy to just clear the ball out. He gets height but not a lot of distance on it as the ball goes out for a throw in inside the Habib half. The Nixor coach is not happy.
Well, considering how Nixor have opened in the first 10 minutes, almost conceding a goal, had it not been for Omar's parry over there. And another throw in. Another throw. And it's a corner kick. Once again, Nixor have an opportunity. They have a set piece. What can they do from here?
Nixor College, of course, joint record 6 times. Here's a corner. Hasnain punches it away. Huzaifa with the opportunity.
Well, it took a slight deflection,
yes, I think that took the sting off it and it went safely into the hands of Hasnain. Nixor, we were talking about 6-time joint record champions right now with KGS, 6-time KUSC champions, 3 times with Coach Zahid Taj, 3 times with Coach Mohammad Ali Imam. There you see a replay of that effort.
And now Nixor have another corner kick, the fourth corner of this match here, inside 15 minutes.
Yes, we'll have to see how many arms Abdullah lifts this time. But first, he must drink a sip of water. 1 arm means it's going long. 2 arms means it's going short. This time, it's 1 arm. It's going long. Yes, it does. Opportunity. Does it fall for a Nixor player? Misam Abbas gets it clear. Dilawar looking to retrieve the ball ahead of his marker.
Habib now on the attack. And the ball goes out for a throw in to Habib inside Nixor's half. And the free kick taken quickly by Nixor.
Hamza Ahmed down the line looking for support. Goes back, forced to go back to his centre back Usman Mazahir, the Nixor number 8. Usman, of course, the younger brother of Bilal Mazahir, the KUSC title winning captain last year with Nixor. Here's an opportunity for Asher. He's very dangerous. If he can create a yard of space, of course he can!
Asher Rashid, what a goal! I don't think anybody was expecting that, Ahmed.
Out of nowhere, you cannot give him a yard of space in that area. His first chance, first half chance. And how did he convert from there?
I don't think the keeper even expected. He was just rooted to the spot there. And Asher buries it into the bottom corner. As Nixor draw first blood. Take a look at that.
That's what great players do. They just need one half chance. And that's what Asher Rashid has done.
Just look at that. None of the defenders closing him down. They're letting him take the shot. And Nixor score early. Asher now on 15 goals.
Yes, he is now undisputed top of the table. Mohammad Siddiq will have to do some chasing in his game later on against KGS. Asher Rashid, no chance up till now. And with one half chance, he has shown what a great player he is. Incredible finish. You cannot give him a half a yard of space.
Well, Habib were looking the more promising side, starting out, going for those chances over there. Nixor soaked up the pressure, and now Nixor have opened the scoring. I guess a run of play. Well, they had a couple of they had a few corners as well over there, but were not able to convert them fully.
Yes, I think definitely Habib have looked the more dangerous team up till now, but Nixor, of course, they have players to make it count, and they did that. Small stoppage in play. The referee not happy with something on the sidelines.
I think his shin guard has fallen off, and it may look as if the ref will be booking him. He was not wearing his shins, and that's a yellow card for the captain Dilawar. Not a very promising sign. Now he has to play with caution throughout the match.
Yes, Dilawar, the masked captain of Habib Public.
But
It is his opposite number, the Nixon number 7 right now, who has been the star of the show. Spectacular finish out of nowhere.
well, it just goes to show that how important safety equipment is, even at college level. You can't take chances. You can't be playing without your proper equipment because the risk of injury is really high, Ahmed.
Absolutely, I think the referee has made the right call. You have to set the standard for all other players, all other teams to follow. Here's Rayan Saad down the right hand side. Goal kick, doesn't win a corner.
Well, I'm sure Habib will be fancying their chances. They went one down to Alpha as well in their group stage match and then came back to score. They will be looking for some inspiration to the captain, to the number 10. And Usher goes down.
Yes, and that seems to be the solution to stopping Asher Rashid now. Don't let him turn. If you can foul him, foul him. But of course, Nixor are dangerous from set pieces as well. This will be the first free kick they have close to the opposition goal. There we see Zayan with the foul.
And the referee is just having a word now with Zayan. No need to go for the book this early.
Yes, lucky I think to not get a yellow there. Referee taking a slightly lenient view because he was about to, he could have at least perhaps shot immediately after turning the defender. We have seen Abdullah, what he can do. Abdullah Imran Loya with these free kicks. Scored a beautiful free kick in the semi-final last year against Generations to put the icing on top of the cake. It was a 4-0 victory, the fourth goal of that game.
And it was, I think, in the top corner. What a free kick that was, Ahmed.
Absolute top corner. No chance, but that's the thing with the round of 16 game. Nixor have shown their variations. Nixor played a lot of tricks with these set pieces. And you have to wonder, was that necessary so early in the knockout stages? Because they've already comfortably ahead 5-1 winners against Cedar PCHS. So now, with one player, this is very interesting now. Outside of your picture, Habib have sent one player on the post. So Nixor, as a response to that, have sent players right in front of the goalkeeper to obstruct his view. Huzefa leaves it. Abdullah sends one crashing, and it's the player on that post. Opportunity for Ryan. Habib finally get it clear, but it almost worked, the set piece. But the strategy of Habib Public paying off. A man on the post, heading it away, right on the line.
Well, that was some intelligent play there by Habib. They knew that Loya could find those corners over there, and they've done just that. Kept a man over there, and he heads out the free kick. It's still 1-0 to Nixor. Murtaza launches the ball forward. It's cleared away and out for a throw.
It's been all Nixor since the goal. Habib need to show more if they want to get back in the game. But there's a loose ball there by Hassan Chawla. But here they come again. Zaid Adnan, one of the newcomers in this Nixor team this year. 4 newcomers from last year starting today. This is one of them in possession, winning a free kick. Hamza Ahmed, Rayan Saad on the right hand side, and Zaid Adnan playing right behind Asher Rashid. The fourth one being the goalkeeper Umar Salman. rest of the team have had a taste of winning this championship last year.
Well, I'm sure they will be looking to retain their championship this year as well.
Here's a free kick. Armaganja over it, but he cannot clear the wall. Opportunity perhaps for Hassan Chawla, but Hamza Saeed is first to it.
Osman.
Yes, a heavy touch by Usman Mazahir, but he managed to get there first. Opportunity perhaps for Dilawar if he can get there. Lovely tackle by Shazil Naveed.
And the ball has gone out for a throw. That was a very good tackle there by Shazil, denying Dilawar that run. Well, after that goal, it's been all Nixor Ahmed. I think it was just that one goal that they needed to wake up and play their usual attacking football, keeping possession, building up.
Yes, I think even in the round of 16, Nixor didn't have a great first half. As an opportunity, Ibad looking to test Umar from distance. Nixor didn't have the greatest of first halves, but then they grew into the game. And that is us, your commentators for the knockout stages.
Yeah. And there on the Nixor bench, the players are already warming up. No doubt that Coach Zahid wants to ensure that his players are up and ready in case of any emergency.
Yes, Nixor have in fact a professional player on their bench as well. Ali Imran, the number 20, plays his club football at Karachi United in their pro team.
Well, Ahmed, he recently made his debut as well, and he scored 2 goals in Karachi United 6-0 win as 6-1 win.
Very impressive for a player of his age. He got his opportunity, well, a small opportunity in the round of 16 as well, coming on as a substitute. Showed flashes of what he could do. I'm sure Coach Zahitad will be looking to send on more of his bench players. His opportunity for Ashraf. Oh! That's the second.
An excellent header over there, a diving header.
He scored 2 headers in the round of 16, and now he has made it a third in these knockout stages. 16 goals for Ashar Rashid.
And now Nixor are firmly in command in this half with a 2-goal lead, but they must ensure that they don't go to sleep. They don't lose their play over here. Take a look at that. What a cross that was by Loya, and a diving header. No chance for the keeper. He's watching his line. Impressive, keeping himself on side, and the header comes in. Hasnan, his outstretched arm, cannot find the ball as the ball goes into the bottom far corner.
Yes, an absolutely terrific goal. I think Zayan, the number 3 on that near side, was playing him on side. And Ashar Rashid showing that it isn't just with his left foot that he is absolutely deadly. He scored twice with his head in the round of 16, and he's done it again.
Well. After that first goal, Nixor have certainly opened up. They've scored another, and now Habib are on the back foot. They need to ensure that they get back into this game. They don't let their heads drop. But now they've conceded a free kick, a foul on Nixor.
I think at the same time, it's easy to remember that even though Ashar Rashid is scoring a majority of the goals, Nixor are not looking like a one-man team. All his goals have had his teammates playing a very important role. Even the round of 16, Ashar scored a brilliant header, and that came as a result of 2 separate crosses from his fullbacks, Armagan and Abdullah. Here's another opportunity. Ashar almost with another header, as we were talking just about that. Almost getting his hat-trick that way. 2 headers in the round of 16, and he almost just had 2 in the quarters as well.
Well, Habib survived this one, otherwise this was the 3rd goal in. And Ashar's not too happy about it. Just look at that. Loya once again with the free kick. Ashar is there. He heads the ball. It struck the upright. Ashar Misses out on his hat trick. Usher now with the pass over here. Nixor on the move. And the ball's gone out for a throw in.
Yes, I don't think that's where he wanted to place his header. I think the ball just got too tall on him and he couldn't direct it properly. Only managing to hit the near post. Habib are completely rattled now. Usher again looking for an opportunity to shoot. Here's Josefa. Oh, that's the third. That's the third. And is that Nixor's place in the semi-final secured? Josefa Mushtaq with a lovely side-footed effort. And there's a celebration between Abdullah and Josefa to match.
Well, that was an excellent effort there by Josefa as he found the bottom corner over there. Hasnan, his outstretched arm, failing to keep the ball again. Take a look at that. He receives the ball here and it's a first time finish and the ball goes coolly inside. Hasnan can't do anything about that. Just take a look at that. And Nixor with that goal are 3-0 up, firmly in command in this half.
Yes, and 3 great goals.
First, the half-hearted effort there, but it found the back of the net and ushered it extremely well. Then the header, and now Josefa's cool finish.
Yes, now it looks like Nixor have completely taken control of this match. However, there's a Habib player down and there's a Nixor player down on that far side.
It's Abdullah Loya, if I'm not wrong.
Yes, in apparent need of some attention, but he looks to be okay. He's gone back down again now. I think that's what his captain Nasher Rashid said to him, just go down, take a breather. He was looking to stand up. Usher said, no, go back down.
I think they need to ensure that they don't burn themselves out and conserve that energy, because this is a game of football, Ahmed, and the second half is still remaining. We saw in the round of 16 match how Alpha came back from 3-0 down against Aga Khan, who were on paper one of the favorites to win this match, but Alpha showed good heart.
There you see the Habib public bench. Lots of thinking and work to do for Coach Mohammad Yassin. Does he have a trick up his sleeve from the substitutes bench?
Well, they've done excellently so far in this tournament. They just need to get their heads back up. They have the whole of the second half. They need to click together, get those passes right, get the basics right, and the goals will come following.
Hamza cutting inside, really good. Ashar Rashid trying to link up with him. We could hear him here in the comm box. Oh, a missed clearance by Armagan has allowed Anzala an opportunity to get in behind. What can Habib do here? They need to make the most of it. Nixor need to be careful with the challenges. A penalty here could be the key for Habib to get back into it. A loose ball there by Ibad. Ryan Saad now coming away with it, playing a good 1-2 with his captain, bringing Abdullah into play. Abdullah down the line for Ryan again. What can Ryan do? Goes down, referee says play on. Again, another loose pass by a Habib player, gifting possession back. Josefa Mushtaq brings Abdullah into play. Abdullah calmly goes back to Shazil, his centre back, as the Nixor team opens up again and look to switch the point of the attack. Here's Zaid Adnan, Armagan. Ashar now dropping deep to help his team link up play. Ayan now trying to get away with the ball, but Nixor again, incredible counter pressing team when they're on their game. Here's Hamza Ahmed in need of support, but he doesn't need it. Gets the cross in. The cross is just a little too deep. It's a goal kick for Habib.
Well, that was some beautiful football there by Nixor moments ago. Passing and building up play, doing extremely well. Quite disappointing not to get the cross in properly at the end.
Yes, and a reminder that as we come into the 32nd minute of the game, in fact, that reminder can wait as Nick's almost getting in. Was just about to say that we're going to have 35 minutes a half today in these quarter-final ties. 4 matches on show for you. This just the start. Defending champions Nixor College in action against Habib Public. And Nixor, although they had a nervous first 10 minutes of the game, they grew into the game. And the first goal just opened the floodgates for them. They have been all over Habib since that first goal. Habib had a really good opportunity early on for their captain Dilawar Humayun, but they couldn't take it. They were in the 6-yard box. Opportunity saved by goalkeeper Umar Salman. There's an opportunity perhaps now, but Armakan doing really well, and then clearing the ball out for a Habib throw-in.
In the final few minutes of this first half, as Habib will be looking to get one back.
Habib need a spell of possession like this. Zain back to Zayan. Left-footed centre back. Here's Ryan. Brings Usher. Usher again. It's not just his finishing. It's a really good hold-up player. Really good link-up player. There you see him dropping deep to help his team. Losing possession but then winning it back, but the referee says a little bit unfairly. Early free kick. Looking to bring Dilawar Humayun into play, but Shazil Naveed quickly across. Here's Hamza Saeed. What can he do? We saw him score from distance in the round of 16. One of the goals of the round, if not the goal of the round.
Dilawar now weaving in and out. He draws a free kick, and Habib have a very good chance. A free kick in a very dangerous position.
Yes, they need to make these set pieces count if they want to get back into the game.
Well, they should be looking to have someone in the rebound. Just take a look at that challenge once again. Not a very good challenge there by Hassan Chawla as he concedes a free kick. And Habib will look to score from this free kick. They need to have someone on the rebound as well.
Dilawar standing over it, but it's going to be Zayan, but his shot, the centre back's effort is well over the crossbar.
And that was a very good position for the free kick, but the free kick itself was very disappointing.
Yes, again, as we said, Habib need to make these opportunities count. If they can't test the keeper, they need to throw the ball, kick the ball towards the penalty area in the 6-yard box and make sure there's some deflection or something happens from it. And with that, the referee has blown the half-time whistle. Again, a reminder, we are having 35 minutes halves. Considering that it's just been 2 to 3 days since both these teams and all the teams in the quarterfinals have played 45-minute halves. These players are not professionals. They need a bit of rest as well. At half-time, as you can see, Nixor College, the defending champions, have a commanding lead. 3-0 against Habib Public. They can be very happy with the job. First 10 minutes were a little bit nervous. Habib had a couple of chances to take the lead. But when you don't do that against a top team like Nixor, you get punished. At halftime, Nixor 3, Habib 0.
Download the Jubilee Active app now. अपने सोए सेल्फ को जगाओ.
rewards to only on the Doubly Active app.
Activate yourself.
Watch all the exciting Premier League matches only on Myco, where fans win big. Download and subscribe now. Myco.
Active रहो, rewards to only on the Doubly Active app.
Activate yourself.
Download the Jubilee Active app now. अपने सोए सेल्फ को जगाओ.
And we are back for the second half of this first quarter-final tie. Defending champions Nixor College well in control. As you can see, Nixor 3, Habib Public School 0. Two terrific goals by Ashar Rashid. The first one, a must-watch. Out of nowhere, Nixor were under pressure. They had a nervous start. But Ashar Rashid doing a captain's job, leading from the front. One half opportunity, his first opportunity of the game. All his own work, created a chance for himself. Shooting from outside the penalty area, giving Hasnain Ahmed in the Habib goal absolutely no chance. Nixor College in red and white, looking to get us underway in the second half. They pull it back to Hassan Chawla. All the players go forward to attack. Opportunity perhaps early on in the second half, but Habib just managing to get it away. Here's Dilaver. That's the man they need on the ball. He had an opportunity early on when the score was 0-0. Failed to take advantage, and as a result, Nixor have completely taken over. At this level, against a team like Nixor, you need to take all your chances, and I'm sure Habib will be ruining their chances. There you see the coach of Nixor College, Zahid Taj, must be extremely happy with his team's performance up till now. Probably not with the first 10 minutes, but since then everything has been really good for Nixor. Here come Nixor again, but intercepted. A really good interception there by the fullback. Some early balls, aerial balls in fact. Nixor looking to get control of the possession. Habib making it difficult for them. Need to create more width, Habib. They're playing too compact with the ball, allowing Nixor opportunities just like that to win the ball back and through their exceptional press. Ayan on the ball, goal scorer in the round of 16. Habib have made one substitution at half time by the looks of it. The number 8 Ayan Rathore has come on at right back. Mohammad Saad, the number 15, has gone off. Nixor are unchanged in the second half. Here they come down the line. Really good work by Hamza Ahmed, and he puts it on a plate for Ashar Rashid to complete his hat trick. 17 goals now in 4.5 games for Nixor's number 7, as he puts the game beyond doubt. 2 in the first half, 1 now in the second. Lovely work by Hamza Ahmed, taking on the substitute, beating him for pace, and Ashar Rashid with a terrific finish from that cutback into the far corner. Habib now with a mountain to climb. If it wasn't difficult before, it's very near impossible now. Just goes to show how football can be a complete confidence and momentum game on occasions. The first 10 minutes were very nervy for Nixor. The Habib captain Dilawar Humayun had an amazing opportunity to put Habib in front. They couldn't take advantage. Here come Nixor again, another ball in. Hamza Saeed trying to clear. Really good press by Zaid Adnan. Nixor are first to every second ball. They are hungry for more goals. Here is Zaid. Cuts inside on his left foot. There you see the Habib bench. Habib now, really good ball. Trying to put Dilawar through. Dilawar's got the better of them in that occasion. And that's a loose ball by Uzefa Mushtaq, almost making his team, putting his team under real pressure. There's the Habib bench looking on nervously. It looks like Habib will be heading out of the competition at this quarter-final stage. Habib now trying to again put some pressure on Nixor, make them make mistakes. Here's Misam Abbas, goal scorer again from the last round. Ibad, but Nixor just very compact, very well organized. That's what Zaitaj football is all about. Doing all the right things, all the simple things very, very well. The basics should be very well done under Zaitaj. That's what he demands. Hasnain now looking to start a quick attack, but he only succeeds in giving the ball away to Ryan Saad. Uzaifa out wide to Abdullah. Goes down the line. A lovely through ball for Ryan Saad. Just a little bit too much. But Zayan's touch was not perfect, and that allows Nixor to win a corner kick. There you see the Nixor bench, the head of football, the head of sports at Nixor College, Sir Samuel there as well, along with assistant coach Javed and the substitutes. Another header for Ashar Rashid. This time Hasnain was able to save it. Zaidnan holding the ball very well. Bringing in Usman into play. Usman looking for Hamza Ahmed, but showing a little bit too much of that pass. Here goes Hassan Chawla. Habib struggling to string 3-4 passes together, and that's a bad bounce, allowing Hamza Ahmed in, and that's a terrific effort by the Nixor winger off the crossbar, back into play. A mistake by the substitute right back Ayan Rathore, misjudging the bounce, almost allowing a fifth goal for Nixor College. Here come Nixor again, pressing, counter-pressing. Ashar, brilliant touch to bring in his teammate. Ashar again holding the player off, using his strength, using his body. He's so good at this. Referee not happy with the physicality of the duels by the Habib captain, Dilawar Humayun. He is already on a yellow card for not wearing the appropriate attire in the first half. There you see again Coach Zaitaj.
3-time KUSC winner. And now Abdullah Loya plays it short to Huzaifa. Wide. They get the ball in, but there's no one there to connect.
Habib looking to force a mistake. Hansala hounding the Nixor defender and winning a corner kick for his efforts. Can Habib get a consolation, or will this be a way back into the game?
At this stage, 4 goals down. If they need to make a comeback, they have to score. Otherwise, it may just be a consolation.
Yes, the scoring has to start now. If it happens, Dilawar with the effort, off the line by Abdullah Loya. Ball comes back out to Anzala. His cross is headed out by Shazil. Another corner for Habib. Another opportunity to perhaps find a way back into this quarter-final tie.
The corner is whipped in. Couple of heads there. Habib take the shot. It's cleared out. And now Nixor pushing out. And all of a sudden they've reached the ball over there. And now one possession, Abdullah Loya. Dilawar in possession. And he's pulled back his shirt.
And he slapped Abdullah Loya. That should be a second yellow and a red card for the Habib captain. Abdullah pulled him back, but obviously a slap was not called for.
And well, the referee is ensuring that this will not go unpunished. Dilawar is already on a yellow card. And Abdullah Loya, a yellow for the shirt pull, and Dilawar is sent off.
Yes,
Second yellow, he slapped him. Ahmed.
I think absolutely the correct decision. Abdullah also deserved a yellow for tugging the player back in that situation. He was through. And right now, Abdullah is getting a scolding from his coach.
Well, he's picked up a very unnecessary booking at this point in the game.
But
and at this point in the tournament, in fact.
yes, and from the perspective of Habib, they have been let down by the captain. He was already on a yellow for something extremely petty, extremely small. In these situations, you should not be called out for not wearing not wearing shin pads. And that was the first yellow. And now with the second yellow, Habib are down to 10 men. The captain sent off and not happy with his own performance.
Well, I think it's safe to say that the captain has let his team down, especially in this match. What was supposed to be an exciting match, and him being the focal point has come to a very ugly end for him. And it looks as if there will be a substitution taking place. For Habib. Misam is coming off. And Mansab is coming on. Huzaifa, Chawla, Shazil, Usman, it's Armagan. And he's not very happy with that decision over there. Take a look at that. Loya pulled him back, and then Dilawar just slapped him. Quite unnecessary, and that's the yellow for Loya for pulling him back, and the second yellow for Dilawar, which then resulted in him being sent off. An ugly end for him in this match. And it's important to remember that at all times players should be able to keep their cool, keep themselves calm in situations like these. Otherwise, it can result in a booking and, in worst cases, a red card as well. Nixor now trying to find a way forward. Hamza has now assumed captaincy duties for Habib. He launches the ball forward, but the Nixor defense is there. Usman, Usher trying to link up with him. Nixor once again on the attack. Usher can't find his man. Loya.
In the previous play, we saw the link up abilities of Ashar Rashid again. That's I think the completeness that he brings to the team. I think that's his most impressive aspect. Despite having such good finishing, he's still a very extremely unselfish player. Tries to bring everyone into play.
And it's not often that you see this at this level, Ahmed, because as we all know, Usher is in the race for the golden boot. He is a top scorer, so it would make sense for him to be selfish, but the way he's playing, linking up with his teammates, ensuring that the team wins first, because individual trophies won't matter if the team does not win. So I think that is a credit to himself.
Yes, absolutely. I don't think anyone would blame him if he would receive a pass and try to turn and run and goal, but he's not doing that because that's not the ethos of the team. That's not what the team has been about. Nixor coming forward now with Rayan Saad. Trying to find Usher again, bringing in Hamza Ahmed. Hamza with the low drive, but this time Hasnain falls on it. Again, Ashar Rashid's ball that brought in his teammate. Another really good move by Nixor College.
Loya. Back to Shazil. Usman. Armagan. Moving forward, he finds Usher. Not quite cleanly, but Nixor are still on the attack here. Can he get the cross in? He gets the cross in. Yes! Oh!
Just over the head of Rayan Saad. Inches in that. He only needed to get a touch on it.
Huzaifa, he has support, he has options. Goes back to Loya. And Abdullah Loya needs to be very careful because he's already on a booking over here. It would be unwise for him to pick up a second booking, which would result in him missing the next match.
Yes, Nixon need to take no chances whatsoever right now. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw Abdullah come off. Coach Zahid is very smart with these things. He knows if a player is under danger and if there's any risk of a player doing something rash and getting a second yellow. There you see the Nixor substitutes bench. The head of all sports at Nixor College, Coach Samuel, on your screen, along with the assistant coach of the football team, Coach Javed.
Well, they do make a super team over here, which we've seen Nixor winning 3 KUSCs in recent years, bringing the total up to 6. And we can see one of Nixor's bright young prospects, Ali Imran, warming up, a graduate from the Karachi United Youth Academy. Nixor go for the shot, straight into the defense. Usher is giving the ball chase. Can he win possession? The ball is launched forward. Nixor headed with them. And the ball goes out for a Habib throw in. And a substitution now taking place.
Ali Imran is coming on for Ryan Saad. An opportunity to see this professional player currently playing with the Karachi United Pro team. Here is Ali Imran straight into play. It'll be interesting to see where he slots in. In fact, Ryan Saad has stayed on. It's not Ryan who he has replaced. Hamza Ahmed is the player who has been substituted. The left winger who created Nixor's 4th goal. Nixor now comfortable in possession, stretching play, dragging the opposition right, left.
This is very crucial for Nixor as well, because they need to ensure that they can be in possession, not just in this game but in other games as well. And that's a free kick for Nixor. Josefa goes back to Shazal. Loya out wide. Already in the referee's book. He launches the ball in. He can find Usher, but he can't quite connect. And his appeals for handball falls in deaf ears. Once again, Nixor on the attack. They have support. The cross is blocked. Not cleared out convincingly.
It's a heavy touch by Ali Imran. Ball going out for a goal kick. A reminder that we are playing 35 minutes a half, which means there are less than 8 minutes left now until full time. Nixor with their place in the final 4 secured. All but secured. We've seen stranger things happen in football.
Hoya has the ball. Will he go long? Will he go wide? He goes wide. From Ryan back to Loya, back to Shazal. Josefa keeping possession. He has options. Can he get the cross in? Passes it back. He takes a shot.
Armagan, the left back with the effort, falls to Ryan Saad again. But he can't go across goal or find Ashar Rashid. Ball straight into the hands of Hasnain Ahmed. Really good play again by Nixor College. Great teamwork.
Just take a look at that shot by Armagan. Almost swerving away. The keeper does well to parry it. There was Rayan there on the rebound. And now the ball goes out for a corner kick. And there's our match commissioner Asif Ghani. Credit to him as well, keeping the teams in check. And the ball goes out of play. Habib have possession as we are now during the last 5 minutes of this match. The result all but sealed.
Can Habib get a consolation goal, or will Nixor add to their tally? They scored 5 in the round of 16 against CWPCHS. I'm sure they'll be looking to at least equal that count. Here's an opportunity for Ali Imran to show us what he can do. That's a disappointing low cross. Huzaifa Mushtaq with Hamza Saeed, the two number 10s clashing in the center of the pitch. Hamza Saeed doing really well to get away from initially from Huzaifa and Hassan Chawla, but Chawla getting right back at him. Ball a little bit behind Ali Imran, who has to retrieve it to get possession. Zaid Adnan towards the center. Armagan underlapping. Osman with the shot, blocked by Zayan. Here's Ali Imran again. Brings Armagan into play. Can he find Asher with another cross? No, he plays towards Zaid Adnan. Patient, slow build up by Nixor College. Ali Imran down the line. He finds Huzaifa with a lovely pass. Pings the ball across. Huzaifa switches play towards Abdullah Imran Loya. Abdullah tries to cut inside but sees his attempt intercepted. Here comes Nixor again. Lovely run by Zaid Adnan. Brought down. Referee waves play on. Playing advantage because Nixor have possession. He doesn't want to break the flow. Again, Nixor switching sides, but an unlucky slip by Armagan, allowing Habib an opportunity, but a brilliant recovery by Armagan, getting a foot in and winning possession back for Nixor College. Rayan Saad back to Abdullah. Huzaifa Mushtaq.
Knicks are doing extremely well in possession over here.
Yes, the 10 men of Habib. A reminder, Captain Dilawar Humayun sent off for 2 yellow cards. Here's Hassan Chawla looking to spread play. Finds Armaganja. Ali Imran brings it back to Usman Mazahir. Shazil looks like a training ground now, the last 2 minutes. Habib are not getting anywhere near Nixor College in these final few minutes. Completely chasing shadows. Nixor toying with them at their will. Ali Imran, what can he do? Will this result in a shot on goal? Armagan, Ali Imran on the overlap. He goes for Ali Imran, but the final pass is just not on the same wavelength. And now finally both the teams can make substitutions. They've been waiting for ages. That's how long that spell of possession was for Nixor. Hussein Mujtaba coming on for Habib. Hassan Chawla coming off for Nixor along with, I believe, Armagan Ja. Both players part of the Nixor title winning squad last year. As Shahmir Rashid and Mohammad Bakar coming on for Nixor College. And is it Ashar Rashid coming off? Yes, it is Ashar Rashid coming off. He gives the captain's armband to Abdullah Loya, the vice captain. And the top goal scorer of the tournament, Ashar Rashid, comes off. There you see on your picture, replaced by Mohammad Bakar. 2 minutes have been added on. 2 minutes. Mohammad Bakar now. There's two players in the box, Bakar and Rayan Saad. Nixor not attacking with any real vigor. One more substitution now for Nixor College. In fact, the coach has stopped it. He wants play to resume. And even with just two players in the box, Nixor threatening. Here come Nixor again. Playing the ball all the way back to Shazil Naveed, who spreads play to Abdullah, who has stayed on despite the yellow card. Ball given away there by Shazil. Is this an opportunity for Habib to get a consolation? But good recovery by Shahir Rashid, coming in the middle of that, clearing the ball away. One final opportunity now for Habib Public School as we reach the final minute of added time. Can they get a consolation? Ball is deep, easily cleared away. The 10 men of Habib have no more time to get a consolation goal, because that is that. Nixor College booked their place in the Final Four with a quite comprehensive 4-0 victory. Last year was a struggle in the quarterfinal for them, a 2-all draw with Credo before penalties seeing them through. This year it's been quite comfortable. The defending champions are on their way to the Final Four. Who will join them? We will find that out in the final 3 games. Quite resounding, dominating performance by Nixor, apart from the first 5-10 minutes where they were under a little bit of pressure, nervous perhaps. The captain of Habib Public School, Dilawar Humayun, had a golden chance right at the start to give them the lead.
Yes, thank you.
the same player would later on be sent off for 2 yellow cards in the second half. But it is Nixor who advance. Habib Public's run come to an end. The semi-finalist in 2022, and there is confirmation of the final score. Nixor College 4, thanks to a terrific hat-trick by Ashar Rashid, which we will see in the highlights now.